If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. After making basic tonal adjustments to an image if needed, you can then make detail adjustments to the camera raw image if needed. To make detail adjustments to camera raw images in Photoshop, click the Edit button in the toolbar at the right side of the camera raw dialog box if needed. Then click the Detail tab in the Edit panel that appears to the left of the toolbar to expand it if needed. As noted at the bottom of the Expanded Manual Noise Reduction section of this panel, you should change the magnification level of the preview image to 100% or greater to accurately preview the changes you make to these settings. The detail settings are sharpening and noise reduction. The noise reduction setting uses either the AI assisted denoise enhancement or uses manual noise reduction you apply by clicking the manual noise reduction section and then adjusting its sliders. To show or hide the related detail adjustments for each manual detail setting if needed, click the arrows to the right of the setting names. The first image detail setting you can adjust is the sharpness of the image. Adjusting these settings changes the edge definition in the camera raw image. The sharpening slider increases the amount of edge definition when you slide it to the right. Setting this slider to a value of 0 or entering 0 into the adjacent field turns off image sharpening. The radius slider adjusts the size of the details to which edge sharpening is applied. This should be set to a lower setting for an image with fine details. An image with larger details may be able to use a larger setting. However, using too large a setting will produce unnatural results within an image. The Detail slider lets you adjust how much sharpening is applied to edges and to textures in the image. A lower setting will generally sharpen edges to remove blur in an image, while higher settings will emphasize textures in the image. The Masking slider controls the edge mask. When set to 0, everything in the image is sharpened. When set to 100, most of the sharpening occurs on the strongest edges in the image. The next detail setting you can adjust is the noise reduction. Adjusting the noise reduction settings adjusts the color saturation of the image to remove noise. Image noise are the additional visible bits of colors that can appear in images and which can degrade image quality. To use AI enhanced noise reduction, if available for your camera raw image, click the Denoise button to open an Enhance dialog box. The preview of the enhanced image appears at the left side of the dialog box. To zoom out the preview, click the Zoom Out button at the bottom of the preview. To zoom in again, click the area of the zoomed out preview to magnify. To pan, click and drag the zoomed in preview. To adjust the amount of AI noise reduction to apply, click and drag the Amount slider under the Denoise checkbox at the right side of the Enhanced dialog box. To apply the enhancement, which saves a copy of the file in the same folder location with the same file name, but with enhanced-nr added to the end of the file name, click the Enhance button. Alternatively, to cancel the noise reduction, click Cancel. Alternatively, to manually apply noise reduction, use the luminance slider in the expanded Manual Noise Reduction section to adjust the grayscale noise in the image. After adjusting the noise reduction setting, its detail and contrast sliders then become available. You can use the Detail slider to set the grayscale noise threshold. A higher setting preserves more details but may produce a noisier image. Lower values produce cleaner images but may lose some details. The Contrast slider controls the grayscale noise contrast. At higher settings, this may produce noisy blotches but preserve contrast. Lower settings will produce smoother results but reduce contrast in the image. To manually adjust color noise in the image, then use the Color slider in the expanded Manual Noise Reduction section to adjust the color or chroma noise in the image. You can use the Detail slider to adjust the color noise threshold. When set to a higher value, this protects thin color edges, but can also produce color speckling. Lower values can remove color speckling, but may result in color bleeding. You can use the Smoothness slider to help blend or blur the remaining color noise, but be aware that over applying this setting can sometimes desaturate the overall image. To temporarily hide all detail adjustments in the preview image after changing these settings, click and hold down on the eye icon in the upper right corner of the Detail tab in the Edit panel. This temporarily hides the changes in the preview image while you hold down on this icon so you can see the changes in the preview image. Simply release the mouse button to restore the visibility of the changes. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.